I'm going to show you exactly what we've done on a brand new project to get it ranked #1 in Google search engine over the next few months. I'm showing you now a brand new project at the very beginning, and it's 1.5, 2 weeks in. I'm going to show you exactly what we've done. I'm going to show you where they rank right now in Google search engine results. And I'm not going to break down every task on how to do these different things, but if you can Google it yourself, YouTube it yourself on some of the different setup tasks, whether it has to do with Google Analytics or Google My Business. I'm going to show you briefly, but I'm not going to break it down. That would be a course, and that would be a little bit long. Some of you know how to do these tasks, done them before. You just need a checklist, and I'm an archer. I like hitting the bullseye, if you will, with my arrows. And so when it comes to SEO, you just simply won't get any results if you don't do the most important things and hit the bullseye, so to speak, with your SEO tasks. If you stay focused and you're consistent, that's the secret. I mean, everybody says, "Oh, here's the secret. Do this." You read an article and it says, "Oh, just get your page title right on the home page," and that's important. And other things are that I'm going to show you. But it's not one thing. It's a lot of things, and it's the right things, and staying focused on that, hitting the bullseye, so to speak, with those things. Over time, you will out SEO your competitors, and you will rank. But high on page one, and the phone will ring like it's never rung before if you've never gotten internet leads, especially the coveted Google leads, because such high search intent. We run Facebook ads and other ads on different platforms and do well with those, but there is such high search intent for fishing guide Venice, Louisiana, that if you're there in the map pack, which is 70% of the volume, y'all, those 3 listings that come up for a local business, 70% of the people click on one of those. That's almost as important as your website. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to shut up now. I'm going to show you, you can tell we get excited. I get so excited about this for local businesses because they've done a good job. They've worked their tail off to have a good service or a good product, and they've generated leads, and they're wearing so many hats as a small business owner. I know that. I've done it with multiple businesses. And now this business owner, it's going to take some time, and he knows that, and he's committed to it because he knows we're going to get him there, but it's going to take 6 to 9 months, maybe 9 to 12 months. But he's going to get phone calls every day from this, and it's going to be a game changer for him for years to come. So that's what excites me. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm a digital marketer. I love new clients. I love revenue for our company. But I would not be doing this if we didn't get so excited about the possibilities, especially from Google Organic. So blah, blah, blah. Here we go. Here's a checklist. Let me show you. It's got to start with figuring out what these, I call them secrets. I mean, you guys, if you've been around digital marketing, Google SEO stuff, search engine optimization, these are familiar tasks, but I'm going to hit them quick. And I'm staying on the bullseye. I'm staying with what's important. There's a lot of other stuff you can do, most of which will not move the needle that much. So I'm showing you the stuff that's going to move the needle. You need to figure out what those keywords are. So you need to figure out what they are. You need to do a little bit of research on the volume. I'll show you the words I've selected for this fishing guide in Venice, Louisiana. By the way, it's competitive there. Quadrupled the number of competitors in the last 4 years. One of the best fisheries in the world. So this, I'm not taking some easy to rank project, by the way. Anything with this amount of competition or more or even less, you're not going to rank without knowing what you're doing, and it's going to be difficult. So that's the project. That's what we're trying to do, and we need to get these words that are right here. You need to consider the volume on these different words that would be important for your business. You need to consider who would be behind one of these searches. How relevant and zeroed in are these keywords for in terms of who it is behind the search. So consider volume, consider relevance. The last thing here on that is how difficult they are. Now, that's a little more difficult for you to figure out if you're a novice or a beginner here. So you search these particular phrases yourself. See who shows up on the top of page 1. You can use some common sense to see how strong their websites are. Moz has got some free tools, moz.com. You can see how powerful they are, how competitive they are. And you might want to pick some phrases that are a little easier to rank for. They may not have as much volume. And so I can't, again, really go into too much detail. Some of these say 0 volume. It's not true. Once it gets down to 5, 10, 20, 30 searches, these different tools are not that accurate. So there's still search volume. Use your common sense. So figure out what these keywords are. You need to do that first, because then once you start building the site, you do want your content to be inclusive of these keywords. In a title, you do, by the way, want to consider conversion optimization. Is it easy to find buttons like this to fill out the form? Is it easy to find the phone number? Does it stick and stay when you scroll in mobile? I'm giving you the nuggets here that are really, really important as far as all this stuff, but conversion optimization. Get some testimonials at the top of the page. I've just said 3 things really fast. Make sure these book a whatever service button easy and to find and in different places. Whoop, there it is again. And have a contact us page. People look for that and have it in the footer. That's conversion optimization on the website itself. So again, figure out the keywords, make sure there's content, make sure there's basic conversion optimization done on your website, and then make sure that to page titles and meta descriptions. So again, I can't take too much time here. I don't want to, for those of you that already know this stuff, Mozbar is free, and you can get that from moz.com, but this is what I'm showing you, the page title. First of all, I've chosen a domain. Again, this is a project from the very beginning. So I got to select with the business owner what the domain was going to be. And as an SEO, I am advocating that you have 1, if not 2, can't be too long, of your keywords in that domain. It's huge. When Googlebots, I'm about to tell you something that's monster big in terms of Googlebots crawl the page, and what do they give the most credit for? Domain first, page title and meta second, and then content on the site. Okay, so most of you can't go back and change your domain, but you can definitely tweak the page title with your keywords, make it natural, include as many as you can in there, and build some other pages. If it's got to do with redfish, build some redfish pages. I've built enough content on here that matches their competitors, and I'll probably build some more pages that'll help as well. So that's all I'm going to say in terms of the website itself, but we've just done that in the last week or 2. You're going to have to Google my business setup. Okay, be logged into your Google account, go in there and set up this account. Now, I have just set this up a week ago, and when you put in your hours, let me go to info. When you set up an account and set it up under the Google account that you want it to be in, select the category that other people are ranking with. That's a little hint. Try to drop your keywords in your product or services or your short description. Link back if you can to your page there. Get everything exactly right. Put pictures in here. The photos that I've uploaded already have been titled with the keywords, and so that's a little SEO, very short SEO on the info and things that you need to do. There's more to it than that, but fill it out in full. Google's going to send you a postcard and get that thing verified. Google's going to send you a postcard, get that thing verified. That's huge. Just verified this address 1 hour ago. Okay, it's going to make huge difference to the rankings. By the way, you can see here where we are. Just started to show up on the SERPs on page 7. There's 10 spots on each page. So it's in the 64th spot. Didn't show up on day 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a keyword tracker. You don't have to have one. There's some pretty inexpensive ones out there. You can manually check this if you want. Use Google Incognito if you want to do it yourself. Page 8, because there's again 10 spots for Vintage Fishing Guide, just showed up today or yesterday. And you're going to see how this changes. as I log back in and give you some updates, video updates in the coming weeks. Probably going to give you one here in the next week or two, because what I know from experience is going to happen now that we've set up this Google My Business and got it verified, and that the rankings are going to start bumping up. So set up Google Analytics. Again, you're going to have to search this. Be into your Google account. Set this up on your site. Do it in this order, because when you go to set up Google Search Console, by the way, I've got everything right here on this. Take a screenshot of it if you want to. It's what we've done in the first week or two. But fill out everything on the GMB, Google My Business, set up Google Analytics, then set up Google Search Console. This is how you're going to submit a sitemap. Do that. Do a force crawl to force index your website. Do that. You're going to have to, again, search how to set up Google Search Console. But again, if you're logged into Google and you Google that yourself, you're going to see YouTube videos. It's not difficult. It's not rocket science. Submit your sitemap. Do a request index. That's all that has been done so far. Now, I said that really quick, 10, 11 minutes. There was a lot of thought that went behind all of this, and a lot of hard work, even for those of us that do it again and again and again on different projects. So I know it's going to take you a little bit longer to figure out how to do it yourself, but I'm showing you everything that's been done on this particular project, and I'm showing you the keywords that we've selected and where we stand today. And that's our first part 1 video. I'm gonna log back in here. By the way, my name is Jim Reynolds and our business is Sofia Marketing. We get great results for clients in search engine optimization. If you're not a do-it-yourselfer and want to say, hey, somebody else do this, I'd be happy to give you information about our rates and exactly what we do, give you legitimate expectations on what we would achieve for you. So that's me, and that's hopefully helpful to you. Let me know if you've got any questions or thoughts or comments here, suggestions on this particular post. Thanks, and have a great day.